Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Well, thanks to iFly, my whole day got screwed up. My whole day got screwed up in a good way. Good way. Welcome everybody to the latest episode of the All About Aviation show, where we're almost about aviation. Times we're not about aviation. Times we're about other things too, which is okay. But yeah, I didn't really test this airplane out yet. Now I own it on 2020. It works awesome in 2020. The 2024 version just came out like a day ago, maybe 2 days ago. I got into it. I set up settings and that was about it. I didn't turn any engines on yet. I just it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I have a backup flight just in case in X-plane that I know will work. But I do have a little bone to pick with Microsoft, which I'm going to show right now. So first of all, this pop-up doesn't go away until I get in the airplane. But if you go to upgrades here, right, like if we go here, let's go to marketplace. And let's go to OMDB, which was just one of the things that they just said was updated. Yep, here, right. And it builds, right? $5.99, right? Upgrade for $5.99. Now, I own this in 2020. Why are they charging it twice? And builds like, really, guys? Really, you guys need $6 that bad? Like, I'll show you I own it. I'm not scared. I'm scared. Let me show you. Then we'll jump into this airplane. Hey, you can see right here. Currently not compatible. Disabled. So it is what it is. You know, if you own it and you can get it to update in 2024 for free, let me know. Hit me in the comments or hit me on Discord. Yeah, man, we're going to jump in this airplane. I already got it set up. A little Fly Dubai flight from Kuwait City to Dubai. One of the shortest flights I could find in a MAX8. 8.5, which could be 5 should be down here. Oh, no. 5 should be. I'm just kidding. 5's up here. Set that as departure. Go ahead and get into this thing. And like I said, I pretty much already set up the whole plane for what I like. Sounds and, you know, the right displays and shit. I do have, that's really close to the building, man. Fuck. Let this marinate for just a minute. That's a really weird parking spot. Let me turn the lights on outside. Custom. I guess they use the stairs out here. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty damn good. I mean, the airplane itself, I mean, looks really good. Now, I don't have my settings turned up all the way. I can go up to ultra and everything, but the GPU usage becomes a bit much at that point, and I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, the tires look pretty good. I mean, overall, the airplane looks pretty damn good. Let me see if half the airplane goes away. 1 second. Let me see if this works. Yep. I was trying to get into the cabin today, and it's Shift C to get into the cabin, and I wound up hitting B by accident, V as in Victor. And like, once I take a picture, I'm like, man, half the plane's gone. Now it shows back up. Let me make sure my seats are still saved from earlier. That's beautiful. Awesome. All right. Let me show you the flight that we're doing today. Let me bring up the display. So here's the flight in real life. Kuwait City, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Sky Dubai is 64. Sky Dubai is the call sign from what I could find out. I do have I did plug the tail number into SimBrief. I don't know if it doesn't show on the airplane. I did plug it in to the airplane as well on the page and the where you can put like the flight number and the identification and all that in Microsoft, but it didn't put it on the airplane, which is fine. It's no big deal. So, all right, let's go ahead and get back into the airplane, and it shouldn't take long to get this airplane up and rolling. Or that the throttle is still, yep. That should still be. Okay, very good. Now they did say on, if you go into the about section of the video, this is an experimental version, so I don't know how well it's going to work the whole time, but so far it worked pretty well. All right, initialize flight. Let's go to systems. Should still be turned on. Go to ground support. Let's get box put in. That way let's get connected. Done. Turn this bad boy on. Ground power. And then it's going. This is already as bright as it goes. And up. Battery looks okay. Ground power on. Goes on. Let's get our. Now, you know, let me check the time. This should be on fast or short. I think it is. Or screens. It should see it. System general. Nope, it didn't save. Motherfucker. Alright. Fuck my life. Hang on, I gotta go into all these pages again. Motherfucker. Oh, you know why it didn't save? I'm in a different livery. That's why. Okay. Let me just... This only takes like a couple of minutes. Autopilot. Level 8. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Heading on top here. First lines. That's fine. Notification. Multifunction. Sense fine. 5 minutes is... That's fine. Proximity warning. I'll call out here. That's fine. Runway awareness. West system. That's fine. That. CD2. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if I have to put in my sim brief user. Oh, good. Well, at least it kept fast alignment. That's fine. Realistic for parking brake. Ice detection probe. Fine thrust mode. Pickers. Fine. Got that. Manius. Cabin. This I had. That's good. We'll put our headphones on for now until start the engines up. It's amazing how much sound like gets killed when you all right, panel state, quick background door. Sim brief is still in there. Let's go ahead and get our route here. Bring up, hang on, panel, and then I forgot. So this tablet to pull in the flight from the computer. Flight plan. I like having this as an option while we're flying. I like the Lido charts that are available in here. Check and dot left. Okay, very good. That's all done. Plus, there's pretty good info for the runways and stuff like that. I mean, there's some pretty useful info in there, actually. All right, MC, get our position. According to this, our Kuwait is 9:30. Try. I don't know if it's going to take 8 as well. We can try the gate. Not that we really need. Wow, look at that. I wonder if that's accurate. Let me let's check that out real quick. See how accurate. Open up Navigraph. See if the 8.5. Well, first of all, let's see if we can get it on Nav. Sometimes they don't. Certain airports. Charts. Let's parking coordinates. Parking stands. 29.14. I'll be damned. Look at that. It is dead on accurate. Let's plug that in. That's pretty dope. Okay. Well, we might as well leave this up so we can plug in our route. I know our route will get pulled in on. Still have to plug in the departure. We're going to do a VFR departure. We'll see about landing, but I'm not going to request an instrument following from Sayintentions VFR. Load this in. If you're just joining in, hit like and subscribe. And the sound will get louder. I have the headphone mode on right now just to block out some of the wind. As we start doing shit, you know, then sound will return to normal. Let's go to departure. Departure 33 right. Should be off to our starboard side. Or execute route page. All right, very good. Go to arrival. See. LS30 left. Dot. Awesome. Make sure we don't have it. We'll check it on our map too before we take off. All right, that's all good. Excellent. 35,000. All right, we can get rid of this. I don't really like using sim brief. close this out now. Panel up. Panel up on Giga Chad side. Yonder. Lock the flight door. Panel here. Hey, where'd the heads up display go? Hey, where'd my heads up display? Alright, we gotta get our heads up display back in a second. Panel. Gotta find the hood. Where's hood? On your hood, G. There you go. HUD. Done. Alright, now let's go ahead and might as well set up our weights and shit. And this airplane is pretty easy. You can use GSX if you want. We're just gonna come down to weight and balance here. We're just gonna plug everything in ourselves. Bring up the plan again. 119 people. Cargo is 6,500. Let's put 5,000 back. 1,500 up front. Payload. And let's pull in. So 17,901. Total here, 7,1. Taxi out, fuel 20. 17,481. Full. Now our takeoff weight 141. Close enough, because the zero fuel weight is higher here. They have 129 here, and we're at 123. About a 6,000 pound difference, which is almost what we're showing here. Reload again. Careful. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get the APU turned on. Put on pump. Put on some action. On our armor external lights. HF is on. Sweet. I like clicking on buttons that actually work. You should already. Seatbelts on. 1,000 with up. I like going a little bit higher than the altitude. Go. Hours now. Now on auto, and we can turn our packs on. I'm on auto. Air going into the cabin. Ability. Generator is generating. Window heat. Probes. Okay, very good. But that and bring in our weight balances. I don't think we can send this to yeah, I don't think we can send it in. I was looking to send it in our If we were an X-plane, we'd be able to just bring up this on our window and just look at it. Now we have to do it old school style. We have to here, try to remember it. All right, 146, 146. Plan, I can just use load. Curves are 5 point. Now let me see if we can, if this cruise window, we change the angle of the sun. So let's see if we can bring in wind data. Couldn't do that on the level up one last. Let's see if today. Hey, what's up, Scalebait? The flight planning options as far as planning a route and uploading it into the sim. I did not see a way to do that in 2024 yet. So here, let me show you. I don't know if you're still watching Skill. Check this out later. Let me share my screen. Load these winds first, and then let me pause the simulator. Okay, all right, yeah. So in the way I typically do it is I have this Navigraph. I mean, I still pulled it in to the system automatically. I don't know if that's exactly what you mean, but I have this Navigraph. No, that's not. Anyways, I have this Navigraph option where I can throw it into the automatically by the website. I have no idea what you're talking about, actually. As far as planning a route and uploading it into the sim, I mean, typically I go to Navigraph, I go to SimBrief, I download it into my computer, and then I upload it. Like, I uploaded the flight plan to the tablet from downloading it, but as far as like inputting it directly into, I know what you're talking about. You know what? I didn't try it yet. Let me see something here. I think I know what you're talking about now. Hang on a second. Let me go back to wrong button. I think I know what you're talking about now. Like if we go under some page, no, one of these pages, save and load. Are you talking about here, like save and load? Like if we load a flight plan? Okay, no, I haven't really tried this. Let me see if I can do it. Hang on a second. Let me bring up the file name. Download. Copy. That did. On me. It won't let me, all right, so I need to find where this flight plan is coming from. Give me, I might as well share my screen with what I'm doing. Oh, I am sharing my screen. All right, second here. I mean, typically I go into local state, and like for the A350, we go under WASM, and we choose like this and go under work folder and throw it in. I didn't see anything like that for here, but we have it 2020. Let me see if this works for 2020 real quick, because I don't remember that Denver SFO one that's in there. Local state packages, iFly. Yeah, see, this is a different one. This is what's the one that's showing here? Eden SFO. Oh. Okay. Here, I know it's not under WASM, but not there. Under packaging. Oh, let me go back under cache. Maybe it's under cache 2024. Oh, wait, nav data. Hang on 1 second. Let's try this. All right, downloads. Copy. All right, that's in there now. Let's I might have to, let me see if I power this off and then power it on. I may have to restart the whole sim. But yeah, it looks like there is a way to do it. Because it has that, so I'm gonna say yes, that you can do it. Because it has this, then it has this one in here already. I don't know how it got in there. I don't remember ever doing that. But yeah, I would say yes. I think I'm still sharing my screen. I'm still sharing. So that was at, so under local cache. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, this is not the right, that's 2020. Limitless. So go under local cache, the computer, Unity, go down to the aircraft, go to data, go to nav data, flight plan, and oh, it's in a different format here. Hang on, let me, maybe that's why it's not showing up. Let me get it in the right format. Hang on 1 second. Store this, copy that. Really need to make this, oh, beautiful. Let me bring up the SimBrief downloader that I typically, iFly, this one here, it doesn't matter, I can do that. Okay. Very good. Now let me try to export it. Close. It should be in the folder now. Good, it's in the folder correctly. Go back to the sim. Power this bad boy off. That worked out well. Might have to restart though. I don't really want to do. I just load wrong flight plan. Oh no, it's still there. Yeah, I would say you can do it because it's got SFO in here. I just oh, restart. Okay. Systems page. Menu. I probably have to restart the whole. I don't want to restart everything, but yes, it does work because Denver's in there now, and that flight plan was in the folder before. I'm gonna say yes, it worked. Doesn't work, let me know, but I'm gonna say yes, it does. All right, that's all still good. We can disconnect you now. Get rid of the pucks. Sure. Yeah, no problem, dude. All right, payload and performance. Let me make sure that the one. No, motherfucker. Start. All right, I can. 119 and cargo. I remember 5,000. 1900. Goal is actually 20. No, 17. Set fuel. Load. All right, let's finish this here, and then we'll push back and all that stuff. Cruise wind. Looking at 7418. ISA in degrees Celsius. Good enough. 15. That's good. That's fine. All right, and one limit. Let's go ahead and get takeoff set up. Copy F data. Wow, 100. All right, what is our current? Let's see what our TAR is right now. 2947. $99. That's fine. All right, takeoff. Max flaps 5. Seal on anti-ice off. 6. Calculate. Excellent. There we go. So we have 45, no D rate. Let's plug that. 45 degrees. No D rate. Regular takeoff. Takeoff. Slope of this runway is up 0.4, so let's do 0.4. What? Okay. All right, runway wind then is 60 by 6. Flaps 5. Center of gravity. It pulls automatically. 23.1. Trim moved automatically. We just heard it. 136, 137, 146. That is right. 37, 139, 1. right, that's close enough. All right, let's contact the ground and let them know what we're doing, and then we'll back up here. Why are our radios inoperable? One is inoperable. Huh. I've never seen that before. Wonder if it's a feature that I turned on or so. Huh. Stairs here. Let me check out the comms real quick. I know I changed the setting on there. Oh, and we still got to put our charts in. There's a lot of shit to do. All right, panel. Yes. Here. Oh, other system. Yeah, still inoperable. Very strange. Wow, that is weird. But VH2 works. See? Wonder why, let me try plugging in a frequency, see what happens. If it takes it. Really weak. Turn the panel off. Turn it back on again. Oh, inoperable, huh? Wow, that is weird. Huh. I don't know. That's very strange. It could just be a bug. I mean, now this is the, the test mode, so to say. Let me go into Sayintentions real quick. See if I can change from COM 1 to COM 2. Panel 1, Panel 2. Identity, preview, miscellaneous, controls, multiplayer, general. I don't think we're going to be able to use the... I don't think we're going to be able to use Sayintentions. Operable. Okay, so it doesn't work yet. That's fine. That's good. Who needs that anyways? Let's see here. Menu. Bars. That works. All right, well, we'll just do our own thing. We won't worry about we won't worry about it. That's very strange. All right, let me at least load in our charts real quick. Okay. From FMS. Delete. And we're going to edit clip. Already have our chart for here. Let's do takeoff is this one here. Delete. Now let's go to buy, edit, Put in our rival one. That is Feb N2K. This one. Now let's go to approach. 11.3. Here. Delete that. Airport chart. You know what? I don't even really know if we need to push back. We can just take. I guess. Well, I mean, we can make a big circle, I guess. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just make a big circle. So we won't even push back. All right, let's make sure everything off the ground shit is here, and then we'll turn our engine back. Ground support. All that looks. If you did want to do a pushback, after it's connected, you got to choose how far you want them to push you back, then which way you want them to turn the nose, and you got to put it in so like 270 feet, 90 degrees. If the airport map actually works. It doesn't work on 2020 either. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, let's turn our engines on and we'll get out of here. So let's go ahead and turn our packs off. Open the isolation valve. Pumps. Have fuel in the center? Not much. Alright, we're gonna start engine 2. Now I believe we need to wait for this to finish saying motoring before we can throw our fuel on. I think this is the airplane. Yeah, see it says motoring. Once that motoring goes off, then you can put the fuel. Oh, I gotta turn the headphones off. Oh, motoring. Once I put the fuel on, I'll turn headphone. All right, this one now. Let me turn headphone off. Let's turn on the other engine. Turn on our flight directors. A lot of these you actually have to use your wheel on the mouse to move them. You can't just click on it. I want to say this was 148. Engine failed. You know, I do have failures turned on. Maybe I'll turn failures off. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. How did that fuel get put on? Alright, let's try this again. Hey, our radios work now.
Dew point B. QNH0998. Density altitude 3300 feet. Arriving and departing runways 33 right, 33 left. Transition level 140, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Juliet.
Juliet.
Kuwait International Airport, information Juliet. 2300 Zulu. Wind 355 and
Alright,
16.
VD ground, 121.7.
Temperature 37. Dew point QNH0998. Density altitude 3300 feet. Arriving and departing runways 33 right, 33 left. Transition level.
Make sure I can change these with
on
the
course
button.
heading, altitude.
Nice. Kuwait ground, Sky Dubai 64, gate 5, VFR to Dubai International. Information Juliet. Morning.
Sky Dubai 64, Kuwait International Airport ground. Good morning. Clear VFR to Dubai International. Taxi to runway 33 left via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Squawk 2232. Read back all runways and hold short instructions.
Cleared VFR to Dubai International. Taxi to runway 3 left via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Squawk 2232. Read back all runway. Hold short instructions. Sky Dubai 64. Let's put our flaps down. This is the Vickers hydraulics. Sound pretty good. Kuwait ground, Sky Dubai 64, requesting taxi clearance to runway 33 left. Oh, never mind. You already gave it to us. Thanks for your time. We'll contact the tower when we get up to the runway. I'm such an idiot. They would definitely fire me from Fly Dubai. They wouldn't put up with that shit.
Sky Dubai I-64, taxi to runway 33 left via Whiskey 17, Whiskey 14, Whiskey 9er, Whiskey 14, Whiskey 19er, Whiskey 14, Whiskey 1, RWY 33 left loop, contact tower when ready.
We have 33 left here. So we're right here. So we need to come out, go down this way. Now that doesn't show us our airplane, but this one will. I love how they put the words and everything in the actual language of where we're at. I think that's so awesome. Our feet's on the rudders. Oh yeah, we still gotta do it for her. Let's turn these off for now. On our generator. On auto. Hey, what's up, Tario? How you been, dude? What's good, brother? It's cracking lead. Alright, let's turn the APU off. Got taxi lights on. Logo. Forget the name of the woman we're using today. I think it's Khadijah. Let me see what her name is again. Yeah, Khadijah. Khadijah, can you welcome our guests and go through all the safety protocol, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard flight to our destination.
to our destination. Good job, Sayintentions. I'm glad that update really worked.
Safety information. Please pay attention to the safety demonstration. In case of an emergency,
I do have the parking brakes on like the real settings, so you actually have to put your toe brakes down
please take a
before
moment to locate your nearest exit.
the emergency brake will
Keep
kick
in mind
on.
it may be behind you. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the compartment.
Oh yeah, we never did set
Pull
our
the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen.
we never did set our
Nose and mouth.
EFR. I mean
Remember
our
to secure your own
barometer
mask
here.
before assisting others. For your safety,
2947.
please ensure your seatbelt is fastened whenever you are seated. Thank you for your attention and we wish you a pleasant flight. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our airline, welcome aboard Flight 802 to Dubai. We are thrilled to have you with us today. Our captain for this flight is Gregory and our first officer is Long Duck Dom. I would also like to introduce my fellow crew members, Amina, Omar, Fatima, and Zayed. We expect a flight time of approximately 3 hours. Now please pay attention to the safety demonstration. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, as turbulence can occur unexpectedly. In the event of a loss of
I
cabin
have rudder
pressure,
pedals. Yep,
oxygen
I have a whole
masks will
system
drop
now.
down from the compartment above you.
Bought the Turtle Beach Velocity setup, so I have the yoke, I have 4 levers, I got the levers you can pull like in a Cessna, and I have rudder pedals now too. Yes. Yeah, I've graduated to a real person now.
Please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit. There are 2 exits at the
Yeah, I have
front
real
to
equipment now, not just the Xbox controller anymore.
In an emergency, leave your belongings behind.
I can't tell you the last time I filmed with an Xbox controller. It's been a minute.
Life vests are located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes.
Yeah, I just decided to do it one day. There was a deal on PayPal where I could like pay for everything like over 4 payments, so I just did that. Because the setup was like $400, I think. The rudder pedals were like close to, I think it was close to 500 for the whole setup, which is still a good deal, I think. I've been very happy with it. It's worked out. It works really well in X-Plane. It works really well in Microsoft. Easy to program. You need to update it. That's easy as well. I was on the fence about a couple of different systems, but I just wound up going with Turtle Beach. Not too happy with the sounds right now. Wonder if I can turn. If I got environment that turned down. Yeah, I mean I have environment turned all the way down, and it's still that. We go higher than 100? No. Oh well. Ooh, CDU. That's one thing I don't have. That would be awesome to have. A CDU. I think that would be dope as hell if you could get one of those. I should program the tower in. Yeah. Our frequency here. $118. So far, everything on here works pretty damn well. I know it's how come our V speeds aren't showing? Oh, I never went in and confirmed the V speeds. That's why they're not working. There we go. All right, 118.3. The Turtle Beach ones. I think Turtle Beach only makes one set of rudder pedals. 123. Right. Yeah, my whole system is a Turtle Beach system. wish there was a way I could show it. Well, I guess I kind of could. Oh, my camera won't stretch that far. Let me see if I can throw it in the chat. Hang on a second. Turtle Beach Velocity Flight Control System. I'm not really watching this bundle here. Yeah, let me copy this link and I'll put it in the chat. Come on, being a bit. I'm not even watching where I'm going, by the way. All right, copy. Go into channel, live, at, and peace. Okay, that should work. Oh, why didn't it work? Wow, I can't put it in the chat. It's too many letters. I tell you what, go to Discord. I'll put it on the general Discord server. Shit. Come on, Greg. Somebody's gonna call me from Sayintentions from the tower and be like, man, are you okay to fly? See you skating all around out there. All right, I just threw it into the general section of Sayintentions. The general section of Discord. Yeah, it was too many. It was too long of a message for YouTube chat. Goodbye, tower. Good morning. Goodbye. 6-4, holding short runway 33 left. Departure.
Sky Dubai 6-4, Kuwait International Airport Tower, runway 33 left, winds 355 and 16, cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take your seat. Departure.
Acknowledged, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Alright, everything looks good. Let's go. And I do have the throttles separated, by the way, so they're... I'm going to try to click the toga button. Move. Boy, that wind noise is terrible. But I think if I put headphones mode on, I think if I put that on full time, I think that's going to kill the sound of the engines too. I've tried it before and it like really ruins the... Maybe when we get off the ground, maybe it'll be a little better. That sounded pretty cool. Alright, let me go down here. Click on Earth. Guess I could use the heads-up display. I bought it, I might as well use it. Sound pretty damn good. $80 knots. 100 knots. Rotate. A little late on the takeoff, but that's okay. Alright, positive 8, gear up. We're gonna fly this manual for just a bit. What's up? Contact departure, Sky Dubai 64. Quick departure, Sky Dubai 64, currently climbing through 2,000 feet for flight level 350. Okay, flaps up.
Kuwait approach, radar contact.
Once we make this big turn, I'm gonna put on the autopilot. Right now we're still flying manual. If you do get a setup and you're having trouble with like the right kind of like yoke sensitivity or that kind of stuff, let me know. I forget where I found it, but I found settings that I use in X-Plane and that I use in Microsoft, and it's made a world of difference with overall flying and experience. I mean, like it's awesome now. And I keep the same settings for pretty much every aircraft. Our volume more? Here. Once I get wings leveled, I'm gonna put ourselves in autopilot. Okay, autopilot. Still haven't taken my both hands off the yoke yet. I'm slowly letting the yoke go back to neutral. I found out that in a lot of these airplanes, put on the autopilot and just release the yoke, the autopilot goes off and the plane goes straight up in the air. Thrustmaster's good, man. That's what I almost bought. I forgot the name of it. There was another one too. This dude, I think his name is Louis, who lives in like South America. He has, I forget what the really expensive ones are. Oh, talking my language now. I love me some Phoenix. Absolutely. I've tried the Flight Sim Labs one. Man, that thing is a joke. That thing is such junk compared to
We have
Phoenix.
just climbed above the safe altitude, and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You may also connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Thanks, Kadeep. Yeah, that Flight Sim Labs one is straight junk compared to Phoenix. What am I listening to? Oh, it's Kick. Kick's not. No, Kick is. Oh, you know what? Is it on my on my iPad, I think. Yep. That's I was wondering, like I could hear it through my headphone. I was like, what? I'm hearing this this echo. Yeah, I didn't want to pick too long of a flight for this, just in case it didn't work too. Because they say right on the page for this airplane that the 2024 version is experimental. So, I mean, so far it's working pretty well. All right, let's put this up to 35,000. Departure here. Be nice if they put the airplane actually on here, but that's all right. Might as well turn this off for now. Anybody else tell us to contact somebody? Nope.
Sky Dubai 64, Kuwait approach. I need to amend your flight. Can you tell me your destination?
Sky Dubai 64, we're flying to Dubai International. Over.
Sky Dubai 64, Roger. Continue climb flight level 350. Maintain current heading for now.
We shouldn't be bothered too much by the tower now that we're doing a VFR flight. Yeah, the interior doesn't look too bad on this. I'm not sure why this is in Chinese. Why is it not an American? Shouldn't everything be an American? Yeah, this tablet's not too bad.
Sky Dubai 64, maintain detail touch up.
Oh, she just... Copy that, Kuwait approach, Sky Dubai. I know it's called Fly Dubai, but supposedly the call sign is called Sky Dubai, so why have been Sky Dubai? Yeah, I mean, this tablet's pretty cool. I mean, it's got weather, it's got info on the runways, heading, elevation, frequency. What's up, MF Gore? Got all the frequencies here, and you can set them. So, I mean, like, the tablet is okay. It's just the functionality that I really wanted this tablet to have, which still it doesn't have, is this environment where you can do like landings and takeoffs.
Contact Kuwait Center on 101 9.8.25.
Copy that. Contact Kuwait Center on 119er.E25, Sky Dubai 64. Kuwait Center, good morning. Sky Dubai 64, climbing through 22,000 feet for flight level 350.
Sky Dubai 64, Kuwait Center, Salam.
Wonder what headphones it sounds like now. I don't know. Is it good? I can hear the engines. I think the other mode is better. Yeah. Let's take headphones off. Oh, we never pushed the clock. Not too late. We push it now. pretty windy out here today. That's pretty good. I kind of like that. Oh, hey, what's up? You're chatting on Discord? Oh, I'm not chatting with... I can chat on Discord. I don't usually, but I will today. What's good? Thanks for joining the server. Yeah, the Phoenix works really well on 2024. I tell you, the couple of planes I've had an issue with, which surprised me, I had an issue with the CJ4. I tried doing a flight in the CJ4 the other day, and I could not do it. For some reason, my GPU was saying it was at like 99%. No matter what my settings were, I couldn't do it. That and the Flight Sim Labs airplane, and that sun looks amazing. Look at the screenshot of that. That looks fucking awesome. And the Flight Sim Labs 321 that I have was absolute junk on 2024. Once we get to cruising altitude, I'll put on the center tanks. We don't really have much fuel, but... And then we need to set up our heads-up display as well for landing as well. We'll do that when we get a little closer. We need to make sure we have the correct length and runway and height in there. So if we use the reticle, I don't typically use the heads-up display for landing. I usually just try to keep this little dot here. What I've been doing lately is, and maybe I don't have to do this in real life or not, but on this flight director, I've just been trying my best to keep it completely centered. And I just treat it like a video game. Kind of is. So. Yeah, but you know, if you're looking at like this airplane or the level up airplane, like, me, this plane doesn't really have much over the level up at all. Like, that level up airplane for free is awesome. I just flew that thing last night. It is such a good airplane. That's if we had some wing flex or something. When we get cruising, I'm gonna try to turn on 2x. How that works. I'll put on a little bit of music. I usually put on some music. Atmosphere chill synthwave playlist. City. Right, safe music. Don't worry, White Bat Audio. If you ever watch this, I got your name in the where I need to. I put your shit in the about section. Don't worry, White Bat. I got you. Pumping out decent music. There's so many liveries that this thing comes with too. Like, it has a ton of free liveries. Just about any airplane you could think of, iFly comes with. Just about anything. think all the little islands like out here are pretty cool. Not that that's land, but like the actual little islands. Let's see if there's any cameras with this. It's a pretty nice one. It's pretty cool too. Airplane looks really good. Not sure which one to do. Do this one. Still doesn't work. I have a button program to switch camera modes. For some reason in 2024 it just goes like it won't change it over. We're pretty much at cruising altitude. Yeah, the other flight I was gonna do was in the Piper 28 Piper Warrior 2. It's a plane for X-Plane from Just Flight. As when I first bought it, it looked like the textures, they looked like shit. Like I was like, I can't believe this.
Kuwait Center on Decimal Heights Central, low center on 122.3.
Contact Bahrain Central Low Center on 122.3, guided by 6 bird. Yeah, I mean, the textures look like shit, and then I got into it last night after the flight I finished. And it actually looked really good, so I'm kind of curious now to see about a short little flight with it. I don't think it has, I don't remember if it has autopilot. I don't think it does. I think that one, you're flying by hand the whole time. Bahrain Central Low, Sky Dubai 64, currently climbing through 3,000 feet for flight level 350. Good morning.
Sky Dubai 64, Bahrain Central, low center, Ala.
My GPU usage only at like 30-some%. I can turn the graphics up quite a bit, I guess. I'm only using 14% of my CPU right now. I turned the graphics down quite a bit from where NVIDIA says I should have them. NVIDIA's got a really cool tool for that kind of stuff. This is a slider that and it'll change everything. It doesn't do it for every game, but for this and ooh, wing flex. I am sold. I love when these airplanes have wing flexing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude, and my colleagues and I will begin the snack and drink service shortly. Today we have some delightful options for you, including our famous chicken biryani
know about you, but Khadijah sounds hot, man. I'd have to upgrade her to first class. Welcome to the life of the rich and famous, Khadijah. Finally made it. All right, altitude hold. I guess we could have turned off the seatbelt signs a while ago. Put in our center tanks for a little bit. And let's try this little 2x action here and see what happens. All right. Systems. No, it's not. Hit it under. Maybe it is. Oh, it's right here. Always got to click on set. Can't forget about that. Alright, so we might be in 2x now. I think we are. Sounds good from out here. I used to do this test with the airplanes where I would be in drone mode and I'd go all like almost as far away from the airplane as I could, and then I would start the airplane for it to roll towards me, and I would like just hear what the engine sound like when it's roaring over top of you. Can't do it like with this setup. I have to use my Xbox controller for that. Like I don't know the buttons, to be honest. I don't think I have them programmed either to do that. You have to move our camera around a certain way to do that. I'm sure it would sound good. Phoenix sounds real good. The F-28 from Just Flight sounds amazing. That's my favorite one so far. The F-28, Fokker 28. No, named an aircraft for Fokker. What kind of name is that? Why, I think I got the name for the new company, George. We're going to call it Fokker. Brilliant. I don't know if anybody remembers those Guinness commercials from, like, I guess it was the 90s, maybe? They had these Guinness commercials back in the day, and it was like these two guys, and the mouth kind of, if I remember right, the mouth kind of moved like Ike on South Park, where like instead of it moving this way, it just like moved. Anyways, but no matter what the one guy, the other guy always said, brilliant, even if their idea sucked. I like my job. It's just very demanding on them. Like, I gotta be engaged in conversation for like just about 7 hours a day. Yeah, it's tough being an insurance agent, and like I like what I do. It's just I talk to so many people during the day, man, that by the time I'm done, like I don't want to talk to anybody really. I think we're in 2x mode. I know I activated it, but it doesn't really show it anywhere. But it looks like we're moving pretty good. Let me see if the clock shows. probably have to time it with full clock. No, it's not. Alright, well, if we can't use you, use the other version of you. Now we're in 2x. We don't have that long until we descend. We only got a couple hundred miles, so probably about 15 minutes. When we get close to the top of descent, we'll program the heads-up display for landing, make sure we have the correct frequencies in, you know, the correct courses plugged in. Because right now it's a modified visual flight plan. It's modified visual rules right now in Dubai right now. Yeah, modified MVFR, modified visual flight rule. We're just releasing on 2024. This plane, I mean, not on, but this plane is pretty good. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow night. I told my family I'd make a certain type of dinner. It's like the dinner. It's a little. Prepping it almost takes as long as the cooking it, but they like it. I like it too. Really, it's a really good chicken dinner. I'm keeping track of our flight right now on Navigraph on my tablet. I can keep an eye on top of descent. Typically during cruise, I would hand the flight controls off. I mean the comms to Chad, but he won't operate during visual flight rules. Well, I never filed the flight plan on Sayintentions. It's too late, but I'll file it now. I meant to do that right before takeoff. When you have Sayintentions, their website, sorry, the hub that you use for Sayintentions while you're flying, there's a pilot portal button on it. Click on that, and that brings you to like their main website where you can access your account and all kinds of other stuff. But for IFR rules, you just give the command for IFR and it pulls your flight pretty much from SimBrief automatically. When you're doing visual flight rules, you have to you can file it on their website, but you have to do it within 30 minutes of wheels up. According to them. I don't know why 30 minutes they chose, but that's the number they arbitrarily chose. Let's see if we 30 left has a crosswind. Pretty accurate info. According to Navigraph, that's almost dead on accurate. time. Top of descent is right after Red Bull or Dixon. Somewhere around here is where we're going to start descending. Airplanes seem to be having trouble staying en route. Oh, MF Gore, if you're still watching on Kick. So I've been interacting with folks on YouTube, sorry. All right, let me turn off 2x speed because our airplane seems to be going all over the place right now. Go back up to the cabin. Ah, well, okay, that's fine. That's just this right here. Yeah, I was interacting with folks on YouTube. Sorry, bud. Why is this thing having such trouble staying en route? Now, again, it is experimental, so that might have something to do with it. Probably just go into heading mode. See if it stays. We don't really have much longer to descent anyways. We only got 107 miles. That RMP is really high. Usually that's like at 1. Seem to be okay now. Alright, while we're here, let's get set up for our descent. So let's go ahead and plug in heads up display system. Now, we'll be able to get this info from here. .30 left. Elevation of 59 feet, so let's plug that in. 9 feet. Runway length 14,147. And we're gonna do instrument. This is visual, but we'll do instrument since we're starting off with a ILS approach. Alright, so that's all good. Go back now. And see if we can plug in some info for our landing here. Well, let's go ahead and bring up our charts for Dubai. Here's our approach. Sorry, our arrival. Show landing, copy data, wind is 90 by 5, outside air is 91 degrees. Well, before it was in Before it was in Fahrenheit, so I wonder. Yeah, see, Fahrenheit 91. About 88. Alright, fuck it. So remember, it's still experimental, so it's not going to work 100%. But it works pretty damn well for being experimental. Flap configuration, flaps 40. Anti-ice off. Brakes, 3. Dispatch. Conditions, we dry. Calculate. They're saying about 145. Approach speed for flaps 3 and flaps 30. $139, that's more what I was thinking. Be nice to send this output one day if we could actually do that. Really? The link's not working, dude? I'm sorry, I didn't know that. You know what, I sent it to Kick just to do it. Like, the only time somebody ever really talks to me on Kick is if they're, like, trying to scam me into using them for advertising. So I put it on Kick just because it's some other place to put it, but I don't really look at it too much, so I apologize. I wasn't trying to ignore you or anything. It's not kind of how I do things, you know. I try to... Some flights I don't talk to anybody. Usually I put that in the description. Like where I just, you know, do pilot stuff and then that's it. But for the most part, I'm pretty interactive. Except when I'm coming in for landing. When I'm like 1,000 feet and under, I don't really look at the chat at that point. I try to put blinders on so I can just focus on... Hey, sorry about that, bud. I don't know what's wrong with that link. It's the correct link. Maybe it's the way I put it in there. I'll go back in and double check it. I didn't know there was something wrong with it, so thank you. By the way, hit like and subscribe. Tech, Bahrain Central 132.975, Sky Dubai 64. Bahrain Central Low, Sky Dubai 64, cruising flight level 350. Good morning. Oh, it's Doha Center. Oh, it does say Doha Center. My bad. My bad, Doha. I wasn't trying to misgender you. Sorry, I got your identification wrong. Should I tell them I apologize? I got their gender wrong. See what they say. Sorry, I got your gender wrong. My bad. Alright, so we have about 39 miles top of descent. No shit. Doha Center, good morning. Sky Dubai 64. We're going to begin our descent into Dubai International in about 15 minutes. We're looking for the VUTEB 4 Charlie arrival.
Dubai 64. Accept VUTEB Charlie arrival into Dubai International. Maintain flight level 350 until advised.
Better not fuck me. Doha. That's all I gotta say. Alright, we'll leave it in regular mode. The charts in this thing are really good though. If we look at their charts, these Lido charts, they're pretty damn good. approach. I love the fact that they use Lido charts, because that's something that's like foreign to me. Like Jeppesen charts, I'm okay with them. But these, like, it's like reading like a different language to me. I understand the words and the number parts, like where they're at, and like, I don't know, it's just, I guess because I've been looking at Jeppesen for so long. Alright, so we're looking at probably 260 for our vision height. Okay, let's see here. Going down the forecast. 100% forecasted. That's good. The ISA deviation is 15 degrees. If we can put that in 15 slash 9, 8. And then this should be 25,000 feet and 1,000 feet. Will allow us to get in. Excellent. Now I want to. Okay, that's good. Let me at least arm VNav. I don't really care what Doha says. I'm descending when I want to. Let me see if I can put in the runway as a fix. You can do this in level up, and you can also do it in END. Let me see if we can. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do a 5-mile ring. Flaps. I mean, at least for the gear, and then here is 10 miles and flaps 15, 5 miles. Worst case scenario. Let's set our auto brake up. It's 3. I'm calling Doha right now, telling them we're getting ready to descend. Doha Center, Sky Dubai 64. We were beginning our descent into Dubai International. We're going to drop down to 8,000 feet.
Sky Dubai 64, descent altitude 8,000 feet. Expect view 4 Charlie, arrival into Dubai International.
Raise the volume up of Sayintentions. We need to do one other thing over here. Let's go into yeah, 135 looks good to me. That glide slope 1. Make sure we have the correct frequency in there. I'm sure we do. Terminal chart. Cycle. $99,113, and it's to go. Yeah, it looks good to me. 99. Make sure this is plugged in here as well. We're gonna go into ILS. 1130. Activate. 1 go. Activate. We have 299. This one. 99 here. And our decision height. 100. UTEP, we need to be under 12,000 feet. Set our decision height first. Let's say 13,000. Plug that in. Altimeter first. Plug in our decision height. Alright, 200's in already. Very good, that's good. And let's make sure this is set up properly. Yeah, 230, 12,000 feet. Any other constraints after that? Not really. 180 at E5. Let's see if that's in there. Yep, sure is. Alright, very good.
Sky Dubai 64, contact UAE center on 125 decimal minus 25.
Contact UAE Center on 125 decimal 925 Sky Dubai 6. UAE Center, good morning. Sky Dubai 64, currently descending through 25,000 feet during the VTEB 4 Charlie arrival. Morning.
Sky Dubai 64, UAE center, good morning.
Oh, we can change our traffic. 1 second. Down here, make this one below. Transition altitude or flight levels 15,000. So 15,000 will switch over to standard pressure. I wonder if we're still going to be using 30 left. It's got a tailwind now. Actually, yeah, 12 right would be better, or 12 left, but alright. We'll see what they say. Probably platoon to ATIS. Let me see what ATIS says on here right now. Weather. Oh, no ATIS. Yes, alright. Let's plug it in here. Let me go here. Frequencies 126.
Clouds. Temperature 33. Dew point 27. QNH 0994. Density altitude 2800 feet, transition level 145, advise on course heading, altitude, and flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact and let information tank.
Doesn't say anything about runways.
International Airport, information tank.
You tried.
23000, 4055.
We'll leave up some drag. That's fine. Nothing wrong to be scared of. Little drag never hurt anybody, right? Unless it's drag queens reading books to little kids. My parents would bring their fucking 5-year-old to story time with you know, Mrs. McDick. I mean, like, I don't know why my parents would. I would never take one of my kids to that. Thankfully my kids are, you know, old now, so I don't have to worry about it. Should kind of, maybe we should do like a night arrival. I'm so scared about nighttime in simulator here, or early morning, just because of how bright the interior gets. Actually, this looks pretty good, to be honest. I mean, the numbers are a little bright, yeah, but better. A little better. Seatbelts on. Landing lights. We got a deceleration point coming up. Oh yeah, what's the pressure? 2935. On approach mode. This is instrument view. Looks much different than takeoff. It really just has what you need. Slow down a bit. Let's plug in 7,000. Next. It's on the VNAV path right now, so it's not going to go down past 12,000 at this point. When we get a little closer, we're under 10,000 feet, we're probably going to just do VS mode. See Dubai off in the horizon. We should let this plane land itself and see how it does. I usually do that the first time I fly an airplane. I just let it auto land to see how it does. Some people think that's cheating though. But I don't always do it. I'm kind of see how this thing would do a Cat 3 landing. I'd like to see how that does.
Dubai 64 UAE enter. Contact Al Maktoum radar on 124.025.
Contact Al Maktoum radar on 124.025. Sky Dubai 64. Al Maktoum radar, Sky Dubai 64, currently descending through 11,000 feet on the UTEB 4 Charlie arrival. Good morning. I'm sorry, good evening.
Sky Dubai 64, Al Maktoum radar. Good evening, Abu Musa. QNH 9994.
What we have in there? I think we can go into ES mode at this point. Send a bit faster. Sterile cockpit, yeah.
Sky Dubai 64, Al Maktoum radar. Contact Dubai Tower on 118.75.
I can see something flashing out there. No, the main reason I do it is because like I would have such horrible landings because I'd be like looking at the chat while I'm flying and like so from like 1,000 feet, whenever I take manual control is where I like stop looking at the chat when I'm landing. And it's I just feel better about it. Contact Dubai Tower on 118.75, Sky Dubai 64. Dubai Tower, good evening. Sky Dubai 64, currently descending through 10,000 feet on the VUTEB 4 Charlie arrival. Good evening.
Sky Dubai 64, Dubai Tower, good evening. Continue Duke 4 Charlie arrival. Descend altitude 8,000 feet. Expect runway 30 right for landing. Sky Dubai 64, Dubai Tower. Enter left downwind for runway 30 right.
Dubai Tower, Sky Dubai 64. If possible, we'd like to do the ILS for runway 30 left.
Sky Dubai 64, wind 125 at 5. Runway 30 left. Cleared for ILS approach.
speed intervention. Down to 210. Why did that happen? Oh. I got that button, so the button I used to put the spoilers back down, I also had that set for, like, switching my camera view as well. I gotta change that next time. Good. Altitude's okay. Yeah, look at that plane taking off. That is cool. I got Flight Sim, whatever turned on. Shit, there's another airplane right below us. Are these, I wonder if these are airplanes lined up for landing. I got the Flight Sim Labs FS2024, whatever it's called, turned on. Alright, well, it looks decent at night. Let's put the lights back on outside. You can see the tower from here. Here's Dubai International. I can understand why it's modified visual flight rules today. It's really hazy here. Looks like India almost.
Traffic.
Sky Dubai 64. Traffic at 12 o'clock. 3 miles at 6500 00777.
Up a little faster, lady. You're the one directing them to us. Could have told them not to come here. Alright, we need to get down to 1,000 feet, so that's what we're going to set our altitude. Here's our fixed rings.
Traffic.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're coming right towards us. Oh, that looks so bad.
Sky Dubai 64. Traffic at your 12 o'clock. Less than 1 mile. Stay in altitude A380.
Thanks, we already got it. Thanks, lady. You're a little late. You would have been dead already, by the way. So thank you for that. Would have been splattered all around the Dubai desert. Even with my settings turned down a little bit, this DLSS just on these glass cockpit screens just not work great. Alright, let's start descending. Just stick to 1,000. I never turned the, I never turned the pressure down. Everybody back there's probably exploded by this point. I love flying over this part of the world. I think flying over Pakistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, like something about flying over like the desert and then just seeing these patches of land, it's really cool. And then the mountains and shit that they have. I mean, it's Northern Africa is really fun to fly over too. If you ever get a chance to do some flights in Northern Africa, just pick an obscure airport that you never heard of somewhere in a country in Africa and just take off and fly. You'll be amazed at what you see. Line up our heading. Can actually slow our descent a little bit. We have to come back here. We're gonna make a big loop here in a few moments. We're getting ready to pull up the Velar. Is that Velar? Pretty. Yeah, here's rid of. We're getting ready to. We're kind of like right in this area right here, right now. Right here. We have another deceleration point coming up. 185. And I can't wait for Alien Earth to start. Doesn't Alien Earth start like in a few weeks? I can't wait for that show to start. Alright, we got a deceleration point coming up. Let's put this down to 185.
Now let's engage a little flap action.
Pitch. Should have put the other ones on for descent. We're using Vickers right now. I should have put on ABEX and hear the sound difference. Send a little bit faster. Probably go flaps 1 as well. Yeah, well, I don't know what to level off at. I think 2000 might be a little close. Let's level off at 3 for now. How do these have 4,200? We're not going to run into trouble. I think we'll be okay though. Look at a VFR map for this area. Oh yeah, we're okay. Yeah, there's no mountain peak. Here we are making our turn. Get lined up with the runway. Yeah, I'm tempted to turn the graphics back up a bit, but it just doesn't seem to, it doesn't play as well. even though like my CPU usage and the GPU much. I don't know. I don't like the settings where they're at. Everything's pretty much on high right now. A few things on ultra. But it's the other things I gotta learn more about, like the anisotropic filtering, that kind of stuff. I'd like to learn a little bit more about. You get rid of some of the weirdness that happens, some of the ripples and the glass cockpit. But that just could be the beta that I'm doing too. We're in beta mode as well. I think I'll wait to make any kind of big changes with graphics. I think I'll wait until the real version of this comes out. What is it? SU3, I guess. All right, let's just put on. What the fuck? Alright, let's go into heading mode then, and then we'll activate localizer. That was weird. And we're just going to stay at this altitude until the glide slope comes in. That was weird, man. Like, that shouldn't have happened. Alright, IDEW is correct. That's our approach there. I should probably let the tower know that we've captured the localizer. IDBW. Who are we talking to here? No. Dubai Tower. Dubai 6-4. Establish on localizer for only 30 left. Got the name of the airplane for a second. Right, approach mode.
Sky Dubai 6-4. Wind 125 at 5. Runway 30 left. Cleared for ILS approach.
Yeah, heads-up display is no help. That's okay. We can put that away. Localizers coming in. The reason I usually put on approach mode on this old style gauge, usually the heading into the lateral and the vertical movement for the approach, usually these magenta icons show up way sooner on here for some reason. I don't know why, but see this black line around the airplane here. All them cars down there. What's up, cars?
Got my whip in Dubai.
One airplane I have, it might have been the Flight Sim Labs one. That plane, when you're in the cockpit, you can actually, when you're moving your camera around, you can actually like take it way outside the airplane and like look at it like, I think it's the Flight Sim Labs one. All right, let's arm our spoilers. Let's try arming these one more time. There we go. We're about 14 miles out right now. flaps 5. Cockpit sterile. Yeah, I'm using the latest SU3 beta, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the beta for, actually, all 3 simulators. I'm doing the beta right now. On the computer. Not on, like, Xbox, but on the computer I am. Yeah, the beta for X-Plane. The SU16 beta for 2020, and the SU3 beta here. Alright, glide scope. Just captured. Let's reduce our speed to our landing speed. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Acknowledged, Captain. Cabin crew,
And gear
take
down.
seats for landing.
Flaps full. Kinda hesitant to land this plane. Can't really see the, I'll just have to follow the, oh, what happened? Our glide slope. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I bought it a while ago. Hello, Survivor, by the way. Yeah, I bought it a while ago. It's just, it's now available for 2024, so I'm trying it out. It works pretty well. You know, we're just gonna let this airplane land itself. Let's just go sit in the back and watch it. See how it does with landing. I just landed a 737 last night.
135 at 5. Runway 30 left, cleared to land.
Can't really see the runway though. But yeah, this I mean, now on the website for iFly and on the Just Flight website, it says that like this is an experimental version, but it works really well. Like there's a few things that don't work, but for the most part it works really well. Yeah. I'm happy. I mean, great. It doesn't Phoenix is a little bit above this as far as how it works on 2024, but yeah, it works well. I see the runway at all. Yeah, I see it now.
Flight Tower 20, number 209er, holding short of runway 30 right, ready for departure.
Doesn't look like we're getting down in time. Alright, my control.
209er, Dubai Tower. Runway 30 right, wind 140 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
100.
Oh, stuttering, you motherfucker.
Runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, number 209er.
10.
Not a good landing at all. That's stuttering. Fucking Microsoft. Tell you where you don't have that problem. Explain. Well, for the stuttering that we just had, it's not too bad. And it could just be a bug. I know, right? What are you gonna do? It's hard to land when the airplane's glitching. That's all right. Minus 372 is not terrible. By far not the worst. But yeah, for an experimental airplane on a shitty simulator, it works pretty well. I'd love to say that Microsoft is a good simulator, 24, but 2024 is just a really shitty simulator. It is. It's just bug after bug. But out of all the airplanes, you know, that you can buy, I mean, Phoenix still seems to work the best out of all of them. That one though, that plane that was pretty good though. I'm surprised for just coming out. Now I don't know why it says MS 2020. Like I really don't like when it says that. I have quite a few airplanes that say that. Like I have the 2024 version and it still says 2020. Like the Comanche that we have. The Just Flight airplanes here, even though they're for 2024, they still say 2020. This is a really good airplane too. The fly-by-wire airplanes for free. Those are really good free airplanes. This plane works really well. The P180. Oh, and then the what's coming out in how many days? Three days, 2 days, 4 days, 3 days. The fucking Starfighter or whatever it's called. Can't wait for that airplane. I've been waiting so long for that airplane to come out. All right, I may be back tomorrow. I have it depends on what time I finish cooking and all that. I have a pretty cool little flight planned with this is a really fun plane to fly too, the Blackbird. I have a really cool little flight to plan an X-plane. So I'm looking at like other stuff to buy on X-plane. I just don't see the value in it. Like you pull up like up here. Let me quit the simulator for a second. That landing kind of bothers me. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of these planes they're really good. But like I already own them. I bought a lot of the planes, yeah. I've spent a lot of money on airplanes in Microsoft. I've only bought 2 airplanes in X-plane. But like link to is what I was looking for. I just don't like the 2 list airplanes and the flight factor. Like I own the same airplanes in Microsoft. I just have a hard time justifying paying again for airplanes that I like already own. But yeah, I own quite a bit of airplanes. I own not all of them are in here. But yeah, we have well, fly-by-wire is free. Aerosoft is ERJ I own. Phoenix I own. Flight Sim Labs I own. iFly, you know, I own. Inabuilds I own. Just Flight. Yeah, I mean, there's probably 7 or 8 airplanes in 24 that I've downloaded. I have a lot more that I own in 2020. I don't know, maybe I should do more in X-Plane. I really like X-Plane is so smooth. But I'm gonna give that like a good solid B. I think for an experimental airplane or experimental version in a simulator in a beta update. By the way, it's beta with an experimental airplane. Overall, it worked really well. So we'll try to do a few more flights than usual in 24, just to try to see if we can maybe find something that works. Still disappointing though. How many months has it been out? It's been out for what, 8 months now, and it's still very disappointed in Micro. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. I got shit to do. I'll be back maybe tomorrow. I doubt it. Maybe though, but definitely Wednesday. Worst case scenario. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Maybe an X-plane. Might be Microsoft again. I have some stuff. I gotta You know, I've kind of run all my flights out now. Now I gotta build up the flights again. So I usually take a few days and build like 5, 6, 7 flights, thumbnails, routes, and all of it. And then as time goes on, I'm down to 1 flight now. So no, I have 2 flights ready. I have 2 flights, so we're okay. But we need to do the 727 again soon. I want to try the Flight Sim Labs A300 again soon. So I want to do the Q400 again soon in X-Plane. And we have that Piper that we're going to hopefully do next time. So, all right, I'm getting out of here. I will see you guys later on. Hit like and subscribe. And I guess that's about it. See ya. No, it didn't transition. Shit. Here we go. See ya.